Good morning. Welcome to ABC 123 Trader. Today is March 23rd, 2022, and let's start taking a look at the NASDAQ futures. All forms of trading carry high level risk, so you should only speculate with money you can afford to lose. You can lose more than your initial deposit or stake. Please ensure your chosen method matches your investment objectives. Familiarize yourself with the risks involved if necessary. Seek independent advice. The U.S. government requires disclaimers. Commodity Futures Trading Commission trading financial instruments of any kind, including options, futures, securities, have large potential rewards, but also large potential risks. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the options. Futures and stock markets do not trade with money you can afford to lose. Alrighty, good morning, everybody. Mr. Mike here, and let's see how the market's going to be. Let's see what they're going to be doing today. Let's just bring this one across first. See what the news looks like. Everything's down today. Pull back. It's a little bit out of the weather yesterday, so I didn't do any trading. Must have been bad taco or something. I have no idea. But let's see if there's anything interesting happening. Nothing really. Black box found. Nothing really. All we know, there's basically a pullback on there. So, I guess, yesterday I missed yesterday's. This was the volatile day. We're doing some kind of a pullback, maybe continuation. We're on the buy phase. We finally had our first successful buy phase in a while. So far, we're cruising to 675 points. That's a big move. Insane move. So we know where our next target in the long term would be around 15,000. So where we are right now, we are just breaking this last order block here, and we're all lined up here. So it could be some vibration. So before we go to the 15,000 level, and that's on the 4-hour chart. But let's see what it looks like on a 1-hour chart previously. And so we had our pull down here. So we know where the order block is right here. And after this big move, let's see what the volume point of control is. Okay, so we know 14650. So we'll move that across there. That's where we know where the majority of the volume is. They had a couple of spikes. Wow, a 40 point spike. But we know where they're playing. And from the previous one is down here, so. And then let's keep on going. Let's see what they're doing. 845 is supposed to be a sell-off and 945 buy in. A lot of volume in these regions here. So as you can see, let's move this down. There we go. Let's expand it a bit. So we know this is where the volume point of control is. And we're playing with a lot of volume up here. This was a big move. Our market maker is actually up there too. So look at this. We're right on the line with the market maker. This is awesome. So our market maker, let's put a region there. Very tight market maker. Beautiful. So that's where our market, our market maker was a little bit bigger. Let's do it from there to there. That's our market maker zone. And we're going, they're still fighting, so we're going to see where all this volume is. If it's a bounce up to 86, continuation down, or a really big jump up. And if it does go back down, which I'm not sure where we're going to be going yet, then what we'll do is we'll create a region right here. That's the one region, and most of the volume is in that zone, so it's a little choppier, so we really have to watch. 500, no, that's only 150 point drop. So at 945 looks like they're a big one, and we are doing a big pull down. So we'll have to keep on watching. Let's see how, let's focus this. So it took a while, and then it took the drop on this. So it looks like it might go like this and continue on. Let's take a look at our trade map. So right now, ooh, interesting. Maybe it will do a pullback. And the reason why I'm saying a pullback is because see how these two lined up from London session and New York session. It all depends on the morning. We might actually have a breakdown. Will it continue? Let's see. Let's squeeze this up here quite a bit. Yeah, 14,400 like we said in this region. See how it's lined up perfectly in the London session? So we'll really have to watch out. And then lastly, let's see what our trade map says. Negative, ooh, deep negative. Pullback maybe up to 0. Good, we got some good stop ups coming. So 9:30 is a good kickoff point. And look at this, babe, look at this. So we might, oh, beautiful. Okay, so at least we're actually getting a really nice trade map here. Let's take a look at this trade map here. So 9:34. So we might be able to get something within the first few minutes, guys. Now, let's go to the other chart here. Okay, and what I'll do as well, just wait before I switch this. That's where a lot of high volume is sitting right there. That was a high volume block. We can go at 15.22, that's a 12-point move. We have to give it about 5 minutes, 5-7 minutes to move in. So where's the next zone? We don't have any order blocks, wow. All destroyed, eh? Yeah, we got a possibly have a good runner here, we'll find out. Now, this chart I'm looking at. Okay, so we know this is where the volume point of control is in this dynamic move. And we don't have any of those. Let me see, I'm just going to reload this. So 127, 530, that's a $1,000 move. We're going to watch our blocks. I saw one earlier this one, there it is right here at 38, and that was 538, so it was right in the zone here. So that's where the order block is. And then we'll go from there. We had a lot of volume up there, and a minor volume. Let's see where the bottom is. So they're playing within that range here. Still nothing major. So we're really tight right now, and I don't like how it is right now. We'll have to wait for the first couple minutes, and away we go. We're going to find out right at 34, see if it's going to be a major drop or a rejection. It could go, what I would like to see, it would like to go up until, well, we'll find out right now. We got to break 21. High volume. This is where it needs to break right now. So we'll watch this volume right now. See if this is the bounce. As we said, 34 could be the reversal, so we have to give it 4 nice minutes. There's the bounce up. You know, I want to transition here so I can show you here. See, here's that bounce up. So you just try to grab some and it might fire right up and get all these stop outs and then go again. But here's right the line in the sand is for market open. And for blockages, we're not getting a lot of order blocks right now, just a lot of vibration. Yeah, just nice and quiet. So just give it some time. Let them work. Let them grind for a while here. The thing I don't like about it right now, it's faded quite a bit. We're at negative 1% today. We need that pullback to at least 0.5, 0.4, and then we can go from there. Yeah, they're loading up volume. We don't have that special market line in the sand that I love. And if I had that, then I'd feel a little more confident right now. We have so we had a high sell volume right here. a little bit less. The buy and sell volume is actually not overly strong right now. We're below the foundation line here, so let's see, we're at 82. They would have to punch through, it's around 60. So right around here is where there was a lot of volume. Okay, so we had our first high volume on buying right here. Control 3. Let's see where market open is. This is market open right now. So basically market opens right there. So let's see what they're doing. So on 30 right now. They're trying to push it more down. Okay, we're almost at 34. This is the peak time. This is what I'm really curious about. See if this is going to be a punch up or a punch down here. And the reason why I say that is this is 34 here, and if it does this whipsaw, then we can probably take this one up. But we're at negative. We'll find out here. See how she just went click cluck at one? But this could be an inverse, so we don't know yet. There is a major sell-off here from 0 to negative 1100, so. A lot of selling here. No major blocks though, that's the thing I don't like about it. I'm waiting for the first pullback. There we go. Here's our first pullback. Our first pullback, if we can get to finally our first pullback, so I'm just gonna impulse move is done. Still testing. We are at 935, so this could be the bottom. Don't know yet. We're still waiting. I'd like to get it up to 24 before I could. Somewhere right around 24 if it does hold. That could be the bottom right there. This could be our turnaround. I'm watching this high sell volume, and now there's some buying volume, less sell volume here, see? But it's still not overly strong. There hasn't been a major spike yet, and this is what I'm waiting for. Not much buying or selling. There's finally our big buy spike here. There we go. Right here. Could be our 945 signal is our buy-in. So we're gonna wait. So just playing games right now, guys. Look at that. That went from negative 15 contracts to 0 right now. Again, good being close to 0. No, not sell market. Let's go for it now.
Order filled.
Now, hopefully I'm correct here, so we can get down to at least a couple $100 here really quickly, and we'll shut her down. We got 6 minutes, so we need to get to the 77 level.
Order submitted. Order filled.
Done for today. $260, guys. Done and done. Okay, so that was the trade of the day. 240 actually. Son of a gun. So basically, the reason why I took this trade is it was still pulling down. It was the impulse move, and I'm going to teach you something about trigger fish. I like my there's these two lines that I have, the buy and sell lines. They're still pushing. Oh, it's right down here. Look at them. So if it actually gets down here, we can reverse it up. This is my sweet spot of these lines right here. Okay. I'll monitor it later and see if it's just going to keep on going. We're negative 1.21%. She's really pushing hard. And because this NASDAQ so volatile, I'm doing regular contracts. You really just want to just scalp a few seconds and away you go. So anyways, what I look for when I was looking at this zone here, the reason why I drew, let me see here, where's that dotted line? Oh, this dotted line was because that was the bottom. The reason why I chose this zone is because in the first thing in the morning, before market open, there was a high volume drop right here. Okay, that was just before 9 o'clock, came back in, and then we know we gotta wait for all this volume to bounce up and down, up and down, up and down. We're only a few minutes into the market. I mean, I probably could have kept that. It's too volatile, I don't like it. Not when it's just choppy like this. But the key is, one of the trades I wanna talk to you about is called trigger fish. Once you feel comfortable that it can go in there, you can put literally a limit order right on the line, somewhere right on the line, see if it tests it, and away you go. Okay, that's one of the trades. This is the one I was trying to take. It's let me see, where did I get? I think I got a little bit up. Yeah, so there you go. I just missed it just above the trigger fish. When it went up, came down, I got in, and I finished my target. So. And the thing I didn't like about these wicks here, it looks like this rejection wicks came back in. That says no, they're going to test a little bit deeper. So you got your leg 1 and leg 2, possibly leg 3. Maybe 945 could be the reversal. We are at negative 1%. And that's about it. It's and so where we are right now, okay, here's a trigger fish here, and then what we do is we test it. So this one, you wait and see. And so, but you can see there's a lot of resistance here, so you really have to see if there's going to be a rejection candle. And if there is, you might be able to go for one more wave, but we did already wave 1, wave 2, right? So, and we're getting back into that issue area, or where all this volume is. So let's say you did take a sell limit here, hopefully you can get down to 945 here. And as you can see, just on that move, so far, where she's bouncing. There, she's pushing hard. There you go, that's your $200 move right there. That's how volatile it is, but that's what I like using the trigger fishes. If it's falling on a longer line, because once you start getting into this kind of crap you're playing around, But once you know in the market, the volatility is so great, and I'm watching this and this to see if this thing's happening. Right now, it looks like this one is inverted right now. So if I switch this, there you go. This is what's happening. 934 it came down, but it actually peaked up, and now it's still choppy, and maybe it might go down all day. So, but it's still 15 minutes in the open. Other than that, just you know where I am. Just make sure you pinpoint your trades, trade safe, and you guys have a great day. Take care.